All right, get ready because today we're going deep on something pretty cool. We're talking about the Anker 622 magnetic battery, or as they like to call it, MAGO. This little gadget has some features that are
Yeah.
pretty amazing.
Yeah, the Anker 622 really caught my eye. It's so practical, but also really sleek looking, almost futuristic, you know?
It's like they designed it to just, you know,
Yeah.
improve your whole experience, not just charge your phone.
Right.
And speaking of improving things, let's talk about magnets.
Oh, yeah.
The Anker 622 uses super strong magnets. I'm talking snap, right onto your iPhone, strong. No more messing with cables, just snap and go.
That's got to be so convenient.
Oh, it is.
Especially these days, always on the move.
And it gets even better.
Oh,
They put a kickstand on it,
a kickstand on a battery.
foldable kickstand, built right in.
Wow.
So picture this. You're on the train,
Yeah.
watching your favorite show. Your phone's like, hey, I'm dying over here.
The worst.
Right. But with the Anker 622, no problem. Just flip out the stand, prop up your phone, keep watching. Multitasking at its finest.
And they fit all that
Yeah.
into such a slim little design.
It's crazy, right? It's like
Yeah.
barely thicker than a credit card.
How do they even fit all that power in there?
Right.
It's like a magic trick.
Well, they call it mini cell technology. Basically, they figured out how to shrink the battery cells without losing any power.
So it's small, but
Right.
it's still mighty.
Exactly. Oh, and get this. It's also eco-friendly. They got that Climate Pledge-friendly certification. So they're serious about reducing their impact.
That's great.
Yeah, so you can feel good about using it.
Helping the planet.
Exactly.
So it's good for you, good for the
Yeah.
environment. Anything else?
Well, there are a couple things to keep in mind. First of all, it doesn't work with the iPhone mini.
So you got to make sure your phone's compatible.
Exactly. And then there's the heat thing, There's been some talk online about getting a little warm, especially when it's charging.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I mean, wireless charging does create a bit of heat. It's just part of how it works. But I guess the question is, how much heat is too much heat?
Right, and that's something we'll be looking into a little later in the show, so stay tuned for that. Oh, and speaking of staying tuned, if you want to see this thing in action, head over to my YouTube channel, Premium Tech Picks. I've got a whole video breakdown there showing you all the features and how it works in real life.
Cool. Psych it out.
But before you go, let's hear what actual users are saying about the Anker 622. I mean, at the end of the day, their experience is what matters most.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's dive into those user reviews and see if this thing lives up to the hype.
All right, let's do it. So thinking about getting one of these Anker 622s for yourself,
It's a good question.
let's see what people are actually saying about it.
Yeah, let's dive into those user reviews.
And find out if it really lives up to the hype.
Because, user experience is everything right.
Absolutely.
You want something that makes your life easier,
Uh-huh.
not harder.
Right. And you know what? Most people seem to really love it. They're raving about how convenient it is. Yeah, they love the magnetic attachment, just how easy it is. Snap it on and you're good to go.
Yeah, that snap-on feature sounds pretty great. No more fumbling around with cables.
Exactly. And people love that kickstand, too.
Oh, yeah.
They're using it for everything, watching videos on planes, taking calls at their desks, even following recipes in the kitchen.
It's like having an extra pair of hands.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
So versatile.
Super versatile.
Speaking of which,
Hmm.
what about that heat issue we talked about earlier?
Right. So some people have mentioned feeling some warmth, especially when it's charging.
Yeah.
But it's important to remember that wireless charging does generate a bit of heat. That's just how it works.
It's like your laptop getting warm
Hmm.
when you've been streaming movies.
Exactly.
It's normal, within reason.
Right. And Anker is known for making safe products.
Oh, yeah. They've got a solid reputation.
So you can be pretty sure that they've engineered it to be safe to use.
So no exploding batteries.
Not that we know of.
Good point. All right, so what about charging speed?
So the Anker 622 offers 7.5 W wireless charging.
Which is pretty decent for wireless, right?
Yeah, it's not as fast as plugging into the wall, but it's definitely faster than some other wireless chargers out there.
And honestly, sometimes convenience is more important than speed.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Especially if you're just topping off your battery throughout the day.
Makes sense. So how about battery life?
So the Anker 622 has a 5,000 milliamp battery.
That's enough to fully charge an iPhone 13 or a 13 Pro.
And almost a full charge for the bigger Pro Max models.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
For something that fits in your pocket.
Right. It's like having a backup power source
Yeah.
for when you're on the go.
Exactly. No more low battery anxiety.
Which is the worst.
The absolute worst.
Now, I've seen some people talking about the magnet strength, saying it's not always as strong as they'd like.
Yeah, some users have mentioned that, especially if they have a thicker phone case.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The thickness and the material of the case can definitely affect how strong the magnet is.
But most people seem to find it strong enough, even with a case on.
Yeah, it seems to hold the phone securely in place.
And even if it's not super strong,
Yeah.
it's still better than messing around with cables.
Oh, yeah, way better.
Plus, you got that kickstand,
Right.
which is amazing. So, all in all, would you say the Anker 622 lives up to the hype?
I think so. It's a well-designed, versatile, user-friendly power bank, and it solves a common problem in a really sleek and stylish way.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty sweet deal. And if anyone wants to see it in action, remember to check out my YouTube channel, Premium Tech Picks. I've got a full review there showing all the ins and outs.
Nice.
But for now, let's zoom out a little bit and talk about the bigger picture of portable charging. You know, it's amazing to think about how much portable chargers have changed just in the past few years.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Remember those old power banks, those big clunky things?
Oh, yeah. Those were like bricks.
Seriously.
You practically needed a backpack just to carry one.
But the Anker 622 is so different.
It's like night and day.
It's small, it's stylish.
And it actually works well.
It's like they took the idea of a portable charger and completely reinvented it, which makes me wonder, what's next? What will the portable chargers of the future be like?
Oh, that's a great question.
I mean, the possibilities are endless, right?
Nice.
Faster charging speeds,
Of course.
bigger batteries, but even smaller designs.
Maybe even solar-powered chargers.
Oh, wow. Imagine that.
Charging your phone with the power of the sun.
No more outlets, just pure sunshine.
Yeah, and think about the impact on the environment.
It would be huge.
We could really reduce our reliance on fossil fuels.
A win-win for everyone.
Absolutely.
But even with all these crazy advancements, I think the most important thing will always be convenience.
Yeah, and user experience.
It doesn't matter how advanced a charger is. If it's a pain to use,
Right. It needs to be easy.
reliable,
And it needs to fit into your life.
and that's where the Anker 622 really shines. It's not just a charger. It's a solution.
I like that.
It anticipates your needs. It simplifies your routine.
And it looks good doing it.
It's like they thought of everything.
It really did.
So if you're looking for a portable charger that's as smart as it is stylish, the Anker 622 is definitely worth checking out,
Yeah, it's a game changer.
especially for those of us who are always on the go.
And if you want to see it in action, head over to Premium Tech Picks on YouTube.
That's right. I've got a whole video review there showing you all the features and how it works in real life.
Awesome.
So be sure to check that out. And let us know what you think. What features would you prioritize in your ideal charger of the future?
Yeah, we'd love to hear your thoughts.
Until next time, stay curious
And stay charged.
and keep exploring the world of tech.
Feeling the power of the Anker 622 magnetic battery? Don't let your phone run out of juice. Grab this must-have charger now. If you loved this quick peek, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more game-changing tech reviews and tips. Stay powered up, stay ahead. See you in the next one.